Okay, as you see, I've changed things up here. I've set down another sheet to work on, and I've moved the jigsaw puzzle pieces, the mat with the puzzle pieces on it, aside so I can separate out just the edge pieces. I've also separated out these obvious sky edge pieces and the ground pieces. Now, interestingly enough, I also noticed these two pieces, which appear to have both sky and ground. So those would go on the sides, one on the left, one on the right. This, for instance, is the left side because the blue is at the top. But see, what I'm dealing with isn't just the straight sky only, like just the top edge only, I mean, but part of the sides as well. Now I can see there's lighter blue and darker blue, some with cloud. There's one that's got a tiny bit of red in it. Oh, I don't know. Oops. Let's see, there's a tiny bit of red there. That's almost certainly the top of the lighthouse. That will wind up in the center of the top. I've also separated aside the corner pieces, because that's what I'm going to use to build off of. And I'm trying to separate out the lighter colored blues, or bluish white, the darker colored ones. And then even further subdivide the ones that just seem to have those blue and white clouds. Also noticing I've got blue piece here. Maybe the glare is affecting it. Blue piece here with a tiny bit of brown on it, which will obviously go together with this side piece. It's on that side. I'm noticing these two just have a funny shape. Just notice that the fit there on these two is slightly wider. The tab and socket a little wider, so they obviously go together. Now I'm orienting them all upwards. And getting the frame together helps give me an idea as to how big this will actually be. I can measure it out, but I find most of the time it's putting together. Once it's actually assembled, you get a much clearer idea. Here's another situation where I've got sky and a little bit of Oh, just those two will go together. That's on the left side. Yeah, just the can a little. Nothing there. I taped down the cardboard back there. So it won't slide around. I've also zoomed in a tiny bit on the image, so zooming in. You don't always start with a corner piece, but it is handy. And one thing I'm doing is orienting them, since they're edge pieces, I'm orienting them all in the same direction. Helps make it easier to find. Now I know because this one has a tab, I'm looking for the socket. These are definitely harder to work with as small pieces rather than the size. That goes together there. Same thing here, I'm looking for a socket with a slight angle. And this one seems to fit it. Now if I look at the box, I can see clearly that the left side corner is white, and then right side corner is darker blue. Since this is darker blue, it's got to be the right side corner. So this would be going down. And as it turns out, that fits in there. Wait, no, it doesn't fit in there. It looks like it does. Okay. It's common to make those sort of mistakes because you're test fitting pieces all the time. It's strange because it does look like it goes together, but that curve at the top is slightly different. This has got more of a curve in it. You can't see one. I'll work on this one. It's got the clouds in it. Here's something interesting. Notice is that the clouds are going this way from the edge, and this way. So this has to be a side piece because the clouds run sideways. And as it turns out, it looks like this is a piece I needed. So it's not all light on one side like the other. You see from the picture, there's some cloud just above the roof. Now, I rarely use the boxes when putting jigsaw puzzle together. I just go by the shape of the pieces. Or at least don't use them that often. So let things go. It didn't feel like it fit right.